What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the pod on this late pod. I am your host with the most, John Carter. We have Dre. Who that? Who
Who
that, Dre?
who that? You see this? You see this?
Man,
Who that?
that's a new hat, right? Bandwagon fan.
But I come on now. Come on now. Hey, we ready.
Brother, you have something to be happy about, man. That was a hell of a game. You got I'm still gonna ride on that Derek Carr MVP running type
Mm.
shit.
Oh, so you on the train, huh?
A little bit. I'm
Oh,
realistic with you. I'm
okay.
realistic with you. I it's okay. I like you. You got the weapons. It's
Oh,
just that wild card spot's not your guys' best. So
mm. Well, like I said, I think we may win the division. I feel like we'll be in the playoffs. It's just a matter how far we go and if everyone is healthy. But we definitely have the weapons all sides of the ball. So I'm excited for what we got this year.
against the boys too, you made half the country sick. I didn't
Sick.
mind seeing it though. I'm gonna show a little bit of the highlights. I got Alvin Kamara's 50-yard
Woo.
touchdown. Alvin Kamara, if you were playing against, if anyone listening out there, if you're playing against Alvin Kamara, sorry. I had to play against him. Trust me.
Actually, you played me this week.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna get to that. That I was gonna actually no, I was trying to avoid that. That's what I was trying to do. There.
Come on,
Man,
man.
that was a butt whooping, dude. It's okay. You had all the right players.
Gotta know when to pick them.
You know,
Yeah,
man,
look at that.
brother,
You
say
would
what you want.
you would have saw it from the other side. The whole side of the field was empty.
He had a day. Had a day. Easy.
Look,
He's tired. Go ahead and relax, big fella.
here it goes. Here it goes. Look at this. Wide open
And
on
that
the whole
offense it
side of
clicks. It feels
the
good.
field. You know what it is, right?
What is it?
Our players played during preseason.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That one you actually didn't have a lot of contract talks and a bunch of crazy stuff this offseason, really, right? No
Nope.
distractions. I think last season Alvin Kamara was going through some shit legally. Like there's no distraction, no nothing. So like I don't know. The line, what you guys like what's expected of you guys is really low. So good spot to be in, right?
Oh yeah. Nobody saw this coming. I did, but no one else really saw this coming. And to all those Dallas fans, hey, my line is open.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got for you.
Is this the best Saints offense in a while?
Yeah, we got
You
rid
think?
of our offensive coordinator, and ever since then, things been changing.
Is this the best offensive? I'm trying to think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Since Drew Brees? Are we talking that? Are we saying since Drew Brees here?
I'm actually saying better during that time, to be honest. Drew Brees was great because, I mean, he knew how to pick them. But the play calling, if you look now, it's almost like it's too easy. Like, Kamara didn't even get touched really by Dallas.
Not at all. Derek Carr better than uh than your boy. Is that what I'm hearing from the,
I'm
the
not
Saints
I'm
fan here?
not saying all that. I'm just saying right now the offensive coordinator, that's who we talking about, is definitely better from previous.
Mm. Let's jump over to let's I guess this was a news. It's really slow news day today, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. But supposedly Ole Miss came out with a new helmet, a camo style helmet. If you want to, let me go ahead and throw this on the screen for our viewers at home. Apparently this is a big deal. Sorry for the production costs are down, but here's the helmet. The camo looks good. Dre, what's your thoughts? Is that water or
Look,
is that forest?
it looked like water, huh?
I don't
It
know.
looks clean. I mean, it's all right. I mean, I can't really say too much about it. It's all right.
Top trending this week right here is this helmet. Um, I think they did something with um, Manning this week, right? They retired his jersey or did something. I don't know, some award ceremony. But yeah, I don't know. This Ole Miss helmet is just, I guess, cool.
Yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean, other than that, it's like, where do you see Ole Miss going? I mean,
I heard something cool about trying to get the other Manning, the one that's at Texas right now, who actually had a really good what half of a game
he,
because the quarterback went down. But
he ain't going
um
nowhere.
Ole Miss, they actually put freaking Manning in the end zone, like wrote that in the end zone for a game to kind of recruit him.
Mm,
But they like flew him over to the stadium, did a bunch of stuff for him. But I guess he's just like, I don't want to follow my uncle. I kind of want to have my own path, right? So I thought that was
he,
cool.
he's staying at Texas. He'll probably end up staying the starter. I mean, that was a breakout game to show everybody, hey, I got what it takes to run this offense a lot better than yours. So let me get the keys.
Are there talks about him leaving?
I don't know about all that. I don't think he would leave. I mean, he's in a good situation. Texas is a powerhouse as well. So what would be the point?
I'm sure he got the bag too. I'm positive he got the bag.
Yeah, yeah. It's Texas, man. Come on now. If Jerry Jones is paying, everyone's paying in Texas.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then the name actually follows too. Um, and the kid can actually freaking ball. Like I think he's gonna be the best of that class that comes
Yeah,
out of there. So,
I agree.
but I don't know. I have you been watching some college football? You get a chance to see what Colorado did to Colorado State. I got some highlights here. We can kind of talk through that. But a little bit of a redemption game here. If you remember last year, whenever Colorado, Deion Sanders, Shadur Sanders, and crew went and played Colorado State, Travis Hunter got hurt. If you look at it, I guess the player apologized. It wasn't what it seemed like. Whatever. There's just bad blood. A lot of stuff going back and forth on social media, shit like that. But they finally meet each other again, which is a cool rivalry, right, man? It's not even like it's not. It's Colorado. Like you guys aren't even like Bama or no. Like relax. But still, it's this cool rivalry. I don't mind
Yeah,
it. But I know Keon is a big fan of Colorado. Knows a lot about this. But yeah, I mean, good to see them get a win out of this.
yeah. It's nice to see. And it's still crazy to me. Just because Dion came into the league, he literally changed it. Like, there's no way we'd be looking at Colorado like this, you know, if Dion didn't change things around. And the fact that we are says a lot about how one person in college can literally change everything. I mean, it's amazing to see.
I still think it's. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of. I'll be honest, a head black head coach going ahead and handling business, speaking up for players, being a player coach as well. I love all of this, man. I love what they're doing. It's cool for the culture. They're making college football super cool, but I'm still not sold. I cannot forget about that Nebraska football game. That's a real football freaking team, dog. This is still
Yeah,
Colorado State. We're still tipping our hats off to the win. Yeah, no doubt. And I hope I'm not showing highlights for last year. But I'm still not sold. I'm not sold yet. No, they ain't playing nobody. And
yeah,
then
I'm
on
not.
top of that, if they're not playing nobody, then I'm not going to go ahead and give Shadur any Heisman spots. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm sorry if I'm hating, but if you're playing against the competition, which is those big schools, those schools that have like deep ties and have been around, and those football programs that have quality, when you play those teams and when you do well, man, shoot, I got you, bro. But nah, I mean, Colorado State, Nebraska wasn't doing all this. There's probably some mistakes there, yada yada yada. But
I got a question for you. Does Dion leave after Hunter and his sons are gone?
I honestly think that he wasn't even going to coach unless it was for his kids, to be honest with you. And then on top of that, he was a really good commentator. He was really good. What was he working for, CBS or something? Like he was good at that. So I'd
Yeah.
see him going back there and like kind of like he's a freaking control freak around his kid, which I mean, you've been there every step of the way for his career, so I get it, LeVar Ball. So he's probably going to control the narrative or try to control the narrative of the media when he gets to the NFL. So
Yeah. I say Shadir, he definitely is the number one quarterback that would probably go. I just feel like he has a lot of talent. He has some speed. He has the size. He has the arm strength. Accuracy is there. So, I mean, he checks literally all the boxes that you're looking for in a quarterback. He doesn't make a lot of dumb decisions, I would say, but you know, I just feel like he's definitely one of those guys that can definitely help maybe the Giants, but you never know.
as Travis Hunter literally comes on the offensive side of the ball and catch a touchdown. What do you think about him playing? I think I asked you last week. What do you think about him playing both ways in the NFL?
Not happening. The NFL's a different ball game. I mean, you saw what happened to Caleb Williams, right? He was supposed to be the man. He even told the punter, "Hey, you ain't gonna be doing all that so much this year." And guess what?
Drake keeping receipts, bro.
Hey, you
I
gonna
love
talk
that.
about it, be about it. That's all I'm saying.
Remember when you said,
Hey, I ain't the only one watching that. It's like, oh, okay, you gonna take over and actually get some drives going, not gonna punt as much, and we're seeing exactly the opposite. He's been not accurate. DJ Moore, you can tell he's been frustrated. And I mean, he has the weapons. The Bears offensive line, it is trash. I will admit that. But at the same time, the great ones make it work.
no. And
I
I
mean,
wouldn't even
grief.
necessarily say it's like, oh, he's not prepared. He's more than prepared, right?
Oh yeah.
More than prepared. He didn't even. I mean, he's more than prepared. He skipped a lot of stuff for like whatnot. He did senior day, maybe he did it. I know he didn't do a lot of stuff for the draft or whatever, but he's been preparing for this moment.
Mm.
It's basically already set up for you. The defense is already there to bail you out when it needs to. You have a Super Bowl team. It's just you. It's just you.
Is there any standout rookie to you so far in the NFL?
Well, I gotta go. You know, I have to go with my boy based off of the week he just had. While we're here,
Mm,
Marvin Harrison. I'm gonna
okay,
go ahead and just hold on to that.
that's a
What about you?
solid.
What about yourself? I'm just gonna stay with that.
Just like Marvin Harrison, I saw Neighbors explode,
Oh,
and
Hey,
yo,
he went off. He went off. I gotta give him
he's
his
still
flowers.
going though. He freaking going.
But we'll see what happens going forward. It's not like he got a quarterback that could throw, but for that week he actually had some targets. So we'll see.
I appreciate the feedback and everything. I appreciate the insight right there. But telling me that you know someone exploded, a man exploded, and then just skipping over it and just keep on talking is kind of crazy. I don't know. Keon, I don't. I heard you say A
No
first.
Diddy.
Okay, that doesn't help.
especially now.
Yeah, them Giants, man. You gonna take neighbors too? Is neighbors who's your number one rookie right now?
Honestly, I was going to say the same thing you did. Marvin Harrison Jr. He looks like he's like ready already. Like how he plays neighbors, I think he'll be good. But Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a threat, like a deep threat and across the middle.
It looks like
Neighbor,
tight end.
yeah, he does. That's what I said. He's like a hybrid receiver.
Well, he looks like a tight. Wait. What do you mean by hybrid? Like a between a tight end and a receiver?
Yeah, like he can catch the short routes and create his own like yardage afterwards, and he can like be a deep threat. Like he's a good two-way like receiver.
And that's why, like, I think they're those two, Kyler and Marvin Harrison connecting like that. That's the reason why we won. Just that offensive clicking like that. That's the reason why we won right there. We just needed something to imitate what we had with DeAndre Hopkins, and Marvin Harrison is as close it gets right here. So we'll see, where we're at. And the only reason why I say DeAndre over Fitzgerald is because I don't see Kyler um, being like a Kurt Warner or anything like that. So I think he's more explosive pause with how he plays the quarterback position. But he's just not a pocket passer. So with that, you open up more stuff. So with the Rams whooping that ass, come on, baby. We're going through that NFC West. I'm telling you. I talked to my buddy with the he's a 49ers fan. We're sharing a piece. We're sharing a piece.
Who do you guys got this week?
But I have no idea.
Come on, man. You trying to talk about pieces? You don't even know who you got.
Let's see. You just better hope it's not you. Worry about what you got going on.
Oh, we got the Eagles. Guess what? They ain't got no AJ Brown, and guess what? They just lost. They're
Still
hurt.
got Saquon Barkley though. That's a threat right there.
We got the Lions, Dre. We got the Lions. What do you?
You guys might squeak that. St. Brown hurt his ankle last week, so you guys might squeak that.
You say might, like it's at home. Like does that change anything at all? Like if it's in Arizona?
I just worry about Detroit's defensive line on you guys, but I feel like Kyler's good enough to move around that. But I would definitely say offensive wise, you guys might have the edge.
Love. I appreciate that, man. What's gonna happen? Because it's gonna come down to like that playoff spot between you and us, right? Between the Saints and the Cardinals. What's gonna if the Saints and the Cardinals were to play tomorrow, who would win that matchup? Keon.
New Orleans.
The Cardinals.
Let's go.
The Cardinals. Only reason why I'm saying that is because I gotta see the Saints beat somebody that's like at least a mid-tier team. Like beating on the Cowboys, and who you guys played the first game? Who was it? It was Cowboys, and who else was for that?
We played the Panthers first. We played the Cowboys second.
Yeah, those two teams, especially the Panthers, I don't.
But the Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
So let me ask you this. You don't think the Cowboys would beat the Cardinals?
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Not with the way we're running. Not with James Conner.
Absolutely. Only reason why, because the Dallas Cowboys defense is not as good as it used to be. It's not. Before 2 years ago, and last year, the Dallas Cowboys defense was a very stout defense. Right now, they're relying on strictly offense. Now, with CD Lamb and Dak, maybe Ezekiel Elliott, maybe he'll come back strong. But this year, I don't see the Cowboys being a threat this year.
Dak with 2 interceptions. He threw the ball 39 times, 27 completed. So it's just a Dak show, but he was just throwing to everybody. Everyone got a piece. Ezekiel Elliott didn't do anything. That offense just didn't do anything. Ezekiel Elliott, 6 carries for 16 yards. CeeDee Lamb, the highest yardage receiver that game for the Cowboys at 90 yards. So,
yeah.
It wasn't Dak's fault, I'll tell you that. It was definitely the defense. Or maybe it was just Saints' new play calling, considering 47 the first week, 44 the second week. That's just hard enough in the pros to to even get that much.
I'm just gonna say this: if Jameis Winston is not starting on your team or playing on your team, I don't see y'all like being a threat.
At least 1 week. That's diabolical. You know what I mean? Like, what do you have against the like nicest guy in the world?
So if we beat the Eagles, then what?
If y'all beat the Eagles, then yeah, I'll say yeah. You guys are.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
See, I'm not going to go. Like, I already said that I have big hopes for the Saints, Keon. So you're on this ledge by yourself. But the Eagles is a good defense. I feel you on that. Eagles is tough. That's going to be different. If you guys, if Eagles blow out the Saints, then I look at the Saints differently. I'm with you on that as well. So
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Marshawn Lattimore was practicing this week. Just so you know, he didn't even play last week.
Saquon Barkley. That's it, dog.
All right, how many yards? I want to hear it. How many yards?
For Saquon all purpose?
Yep.
115.
I was about to say the same thing. 115, 120.
115, 120. All purpose.
Remember, he's pretty much the only offense right now. I mean, they have Smith and they have, well, I guess they do got some talent back there.
They have 2 tight ends. What do you mean? They have 2 tight ends.
They have Goddard and who's the other one?
Well, I don't know. They got and AJ Brown's not even, they still got Devontae. I don't know the 2 tight ends name. I just know Goddard and then whatever the other person's name. But
all right.
Why you don't believe in Jalen Hurts? What's going on?
he should have won a chip. Fuck all that. Nah, I'm tired of giving people participation trophies. Show me something, dog.
It was the Chiefs. You can't when the Chiefs is in the way. There's nothing you can do with the Chiefs.
You didn't even cry after you lost, bro. Like, I need to see some tears or something, bro. Like, nah, his life's too perfect. Fuck all that. I need a grimy ass. I need Lamar Jackson and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Jalen's too. Nah, he's a nice guy.
Saying he's a Russell. Call him a Russell right now. You calling Jalen Hurts a Russell?
I'm not gonna go that. I mean, if you're saying that,
nah.
I'm not saying that. Russell, he's on the other end of the spectrum. So yeah, Jalen's not entirely there, right? Jameis Winston's definitely closer to Russell than Jalen Hurts. Unless you get Jameis Winston in like a barber shop or like in the South, then it's just like, whoa, like, okay, this dude's talking different and shit.
What about Jameis to Miami?
That could work, but I don't know. That could work. I could see that working.
Damn.
I don't see why nobody even gave him a call. We over here talking about Winston that like he got some power in that arm, but Dolphins ain't even made a call yet. I don't understand why. It's a low risk, big reward.
It's about that time for some big trades too.
Ooh, what if Deshaun Watson gets in over there?
I think Deshaun, he's not at his prime anymore. I feel like he's just going downward. I don't pause. It's just not happening.
No, the Browns seem like they're trying to get rid of him. I don't know. They don't want to pay him that money.
It's too late. They already paid him. You got to hold on to him now. I don't think he can play any worse than he's playing right now. I don't even know, man. I can't even tell you anymore what athletes are thinking, but I feel like he just doesn't give a shit no more. Like, I literally like was scrolling through, I think Instagram or some shit, and he's like dancing on the beach. Maybe that's from before, but I just need to see you locked in, man. I need to see you do some fucking, even if you're trash, like I need to see you run the ball, put that shoulder down, and freaking run someone over or something, bro. Something. So, I don't know. Do you have faith in Deshaun Watson at all?
It's a toss-up. I don't know. I think he still has some in the tank, but it's too many distractions. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. It's a toss up.
So
Distractions in Cleveland.
who's gonna win that division? Is it gonna be Justin Fields with the Steelers?
Who said Justin Fields fully won that position yet?
If he wins one more, why not? You ain't gonna stop the train.
Russell, Russell could have a comeback.
Russell could be with his kids, but you know he
He
might
could
be
be
done.
one interception away from being benched too.
Who, Russell or
Fields, he can be one interception away from just being benched. Maybe not. I don't see Tomlin having that whole shit in him. I don't see him doing that.
He hasn't made any mistakes. Like he hasn't turned the ball over. I mean, defense is doing their part. He's getting some slow drives, but at least they're getting in there.
But Steelers fans, they're impatient. They don't like that. They want somebody to get those touchdowns immediately.
Steeler fans just want dubs, bro. That's all. They just want wins, and they're getting them.
I don't know, man. There was rumors about them releasing Tomlin. I don't think they patient anymore. They trying to win.
Tomlin ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere.
There's rumors. They was talking about it.
But they're leading the division.
I remember, was it last year they was talking about maybe Tomlin was going to go to college?
Yeah. It's because I don't know. Some of these execs and some of these especially when you have an NFL coach that's tenured as Tomlin, they kind of grade everything. They're like, okay, cool. You got a win percentage. Your win percentage is great, but that playoff win percentage. So if you're continuously getting to a certain point and not finishing the season, they're just like, man, nah. Let's go ahead and cut these ties now. Right? To answer Dre's question, I still think the Ravens number one. Ravens number one, then Steelers.
Really? Come on, man. They lost to the Raiders and they were up by 10.
You just can't count them out. You can't.
That offense doesn't look anything special. It looks old. And the defense, they're not playing like Ravens defense should be playing. I'm gonna give you a hot take right now. Baltimore is not making the playoffs.
Oh,
I'm saying it right now. They're not making it.
Okay. What team not expected to make it does make it for the AFC? I'm trying to think of a team that didn't make it last year. If you're gonna take a team that's, I mean, you can go to the freaking casino right now and put money on it last year or whatever, and just say, hey, are the Ravens gonna make the playoffs? Everyone would say, yeah. So who would you replace?
That's a good question. Let me think.
Houston, Texas.
Ooh. Did they sneak in last year? Did they sneak in?
I think they
snuck in.
Yeah, but still, that's a good answer though. That's a hell of a freaking. I was actually thinking that.
Let's see.
I was actually thinking that. That was a good one.
And did the New York Jets make it last year?
No.
I could see them making it.
Chargers? I wasn't even confident saying that.
Your voice shook.
Never mind.
I'll say it for you. The Chargers will probably go.
Chargers will probably go.
I'll say it.
Like Keon said, the Jets though.
The reason why Jim Harbaugh, he's making things a lot easier and not so difficult. Playing the short game, not doing a whole bunch of crazy long drives. Herbert, he's hurt right now, a little bit banged up. He had a knee issue, but it looks like he's going to play. But defense is looking decent. But yeah, I think Chargers do squeak in there.
Bro, the Jets got a squad.
No.
Aaron Rodgers, Brees Hall, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson as a receiver. They got a squad.
And they lost to the 49ers, right? First game. They didn't score until like towards the end of the game. And if you look at a lot of these AFC teams, their defense is nice. The Jets defense looks not that nice. They look like they took a step back from last year.
Come on, the 49ers healthy. That's a team. That's an all-star team.
And they beat the Titans. Jets beat the Titans week 2, 24-17.
The Titans, and it's because Will Levis threw a horrible throw.
Coach said that was a terrible throw. He did the same thing the week before.
Same thing. Don't use the Titans as the Jets being dominant.
He's thinking too much. But if we were to go back, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
But for the Ravens, I got to speak up for the Ravens. I have to defend them. Someone has to. To go back to the remark about their offense not clicking, Lamar Jackson had week 1. Derrick Henry had week 2. Like, let's see what week 3 looks like. You know, like it's definitely like an uphill. Like they're progressing upward. You know what I mean? So it's gonna click sooner or later.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this. All right. So the Ravens have to play the Cowboys next. Then they got to play the Bills, then the Bengals, then the Commanders, the Bucks, and the Browns. So out of all those teams right there,
was that 6?
Next, right? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The weakest opponent they have are the Commanders. And you're telling me they're going to make playoffs and they're already 0-2?
Yeah.
Bengals is a dub. Patriots is a dub. Cowboys is a dub. Patriots. We just saw what you guys did.
There's no Patriots. It's Cowboys, Bills, Bengals, Commanders, the Bucks, and the Browns.
They can clear that.
Yeah, they're gonna go 500, dog. They can go 500 on that. And if they sneak one out on the Bucks, if that Bucks might be home, if that Bucks game is home, that Bucks is a coin flip right there. But yeah, they can squeak out 4.
They just lost at home to the Raiders and they were up 10. Home don't matter, apparently.
My whole thing is give them till week 3, then check everything up, because right now that offense needs to click. And when that shit clicks, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary, dog.
I think they need to release their offensive coordinator. I think the offensive coordinator is horrible.
Yep. They're going 0-3 this week.
Cowboys, you said?
They're playing the Cowboys. They're gonna lose to the Cowboys this week.
You big on the Cowboys, man.
Yeah, Jay,
You're a Cowboys fan.
Hey, I'm just calling the games as they show up. All right. You guys get your own takes, get your own parlays ready, and we'll talk about it.
This man, hold on, dog.
You need to get a Cowboys jersey. And
you see the Saints hat, right? I was talking about, but y'all wasn't listening.
You caught them off guard. We got to see that week 3 is going to be a deciding factor for a lot of teams for us.
Okay. See what happens.
Hold on. We got to go back to this Ravens Cowboys thing. This thing is, you're making, man, 0-2 Ravens versus 1-1 Cowboys. What's the score? What are we talking, boys? How many points?
Dallas.
Who's under at Dallas? Who's the underdog? First of all, let's clear that.
I think they're neck and neck. I think Dallas might be +5.
Let's make our own. Let's make our own freaking Vega odds so we can. You saying Dallas +5 with
Hey,
Baltimore Ravens being 0-2.
hold
That
on.
sounds about right. That sounds about right. It's got to be.
I'll double check right now.
Wow,
I would go with that. Well, yeah. What's the outcome of this game? Ravens versus Cowboys. What's the score? What you got? Everything.
I got 27-14. Baltimore.
27-14. Yep. Cowboys are -5. Ravens are -115.
I can't see the Ravens losing it. Like if
It's a
Lamar Jackson lose again, it's not gonna. I can't picture Lamar Jackson losing another one 3 in a row.
it's only a 1-point spread.
Wait, Cowboys are -5.
No, so Cowboys are +1. Ravens are -1. That's it.
Ravens are -1, and then what's the what is it, +100?
So no, they're both negative. Ravens -115. Cowboys -105. Both money line.
Man, I got the Ravens. I got the Ravens blowing them out, dog.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
be
got
blowing
likely
them
going
out.
off.
Okay.
Likely over
gonna go
Andrews.
off. Hell yeah.
Wait, fuck that. I gotta write this shit down. This is too good. Wait. What are we saying? What are we saying? Likely over Andrews for you, right?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Like catch and yards for likely?
I think he's gonna get about 7 catches and yardage. I don't know if he's gonna get lower. I think he's gonna be big in the red zone. Yardage, I can see him getting over 85.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Dog.
Because if they start with Derrick Henry, if Derrick Henry gets going, they're going to keep on running the ball until they stop him. Then it's going to be the play action, and that play action with likely out there. And Derrick Henry, I think that's going to be the 2-man punch with Baltimore.
I got Dak predicted 290, or is this what he did week 2 to y'all? He didn't do shit. He did do nice though, 293. Dog, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I have a feeling that I have a feeling Lamar Jackson has the biggest game. Out of everybody on both sides of the team, Lamar Jackson has the biggest fantasy football output we're gonna see.
Do you think it's going to be him with his legs, or it's going to be with him on his arm?
It's gotta be both. Look at him. It's gotta be both. It's gotta be both, I think. Fuck. You know what? I take that back. I take it back. I think a lot more with his arms. I think he's gonna go ahead and if it's there, he's gonna go ahead and do it, but he didn't really force it last week.
Yeah.
So
I
I think
think
he's gonna let Derrick Henry do his thing.
I think people didn't see Lamar Jackson really perform because of the first game, because Chris Jones was on him like the whole game. Like nobody could block him, and that was kind of messing up his rhythm. But I think who's the Cowboys' best rusher?
Fucking
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons, yeah.
But he's no Chris Jones though. He's no Chris Jones.
Hey man. Hey,
This is not
Dallas fans ain't watching this. They about to light you up.
He's not no Chris Jones, man. This is not 3 years ago. Man,
All right, man. I'm gonna give Micah 2 sacks. He's getting
2 sacks.
2 sacks. Micah Parsons, book it.
Lamar Jackson's not gonna let no Micah Parsons sack him 2 times.
You ain't gotta let him. Micah Parsons is fast. He's built for someone that's about to run.
He needs to worry about Derrick Henry. That's what he needs to worry about.
Okay.
Get stiff armed. Didn't he get stiff armed? Did he get stiff armed to the bleachers?
Dang, this could be a close game. Why isn't that the game of the week? What the hell?
Hey, you see what's happening, right? Everybody's betting Baltimore, right?
For what?
Same thing that happened with the Saints last week. Everybody picked the Cowboys and they lost. Don't follow that. Don't follow that.
The Cowboys do this every year. Cowboys look good. Like they look sexy. It's a sexy team. But
why don't you want to party with me, Daddy?
Let me get 35. Let me get 35-24.
Cowboys. I got 50-14. 50-14 blowout. Cowboys aren't going to be able to hang around. And then Cowboys are going to be like burn their jerseys and shit. They're going to be on social media going crazy. And this is going to be like, this is going to be their heartbreak. But yeah, 50-14 Ravens.
You got a high scoring game with the Ravens. That's going to be I think it's going to be 27-14 or 10.
Hey, write these down. I want to come back to these.
Wait, 27-14 or 27-10?
It might be 27-10. This is the Cowboys' time. This is when this happens every single year. The Cowboys got to have like a bad loss. And they're going to start asking Jerry Jones questions about what is going to happen. And it happens every single year. They have a bad loss, and they interview Jerry Jones. He's going to say, I'm sticking with Dak Prescott. That's Prescott, my quarterback, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to ask him, shouldn't they gave him that big contract? And CD land that big contract? Cowboys is a reality show, and this is what happens. It's up and down, up and down. It's never a consistent winning with the Cowboys.
So are you more confident in Lamar Jackson throwing the ball or Dak throwing the ball?
That is a good question. It depends.
It depends on what. It's throwing the ball. Who throws it better? It's a simple question.
While the game is online, Lamar Jackson. But the first 3 quarters, Dak Prescott.
And that's why the Cowboys are going to win.
Yeah. Dak Prescott's going to do something that's going to mess it all up.
He didn't mess up the last what, 2?
Then Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is going to laugh the next day on First Take. It's going to go.
Where's Kareem Hunt going, boys? Where's he going?
He's going to my fantasy team.
Where's he going, and who would help him, and who would you want him? Where would you want to see him?
I know the Chiefs not taking him.
He visited there yesterday.
Coach already said he might actually play.
He can't fit out. Do you guys got room on the Saints roster for him?
No, I don't think you heard me. Andy Reid said he actually might play this coming game. So he's already on the Chiefs, and he's probably going to play. So I feel like he's going to be a good fit for Kansas City. I feel like everyone in Kansas City is going to go nuts for Kareem Hunt, and I feel like he's about to do some things over there. I mean, he's kind of like a Pacheco. I mean, he kind of has a similar style. He's wild. He's quick. I mean, he's strong. Like, I feel like he'll be a good fit.
Yeah, I don't want to give Still. I think we should give Still a chance. Let him go.
Listen, Kareem was great. Like in 2015, 16. You for some reason, I don't know if it's just you, Dre, or what, but you seem to forget when people are ass. He was straight cheeks last year on that Cleveland Browns team. And you're telling me this man who what he exited last year injured, he's gonna come into this championship caliber team and like change some shit around?
Yeah.
Not buying it.
Okay, put it this way, right? Saints were garbage last year, right?
Mhm.
Completely, all the way around. Offense was trash. Everything was trash. Coach, we wanted him fired.
Mhm.
We don't look like that this year. Cleveland was garbage. They were garbage. They weren't all that. They had some good games, but Deshaun Watson was horrible, and it didn't look comfortable watching Cleveland's offense in general. Chubb got injured. Like, come on now. I feel like him going to Kansas City, they create so much more space. I feel like he'll be able to move in between the tackles and he can catch. He was used for third down in Cleveland.
Why is Kareem Hunt given a chance after his incident?
After he karate kicked that one chick.
I mean,
No,
was it a karate
no,
kick?
no, no, I wasn't. No, I was just messing with you.
What was it in your opinion, Keon? I mean, you are like the Kansas City correspondent. Um,
Honestly, it was the he really didn't get much of a suspension. It was the team's decision to let him go, wasn't it? So he wasn't he just got released by the team and got traded to a different team.
so with that being said, I still think that Kansas City is not okay with Kareem Hunt, man. I don't think the fans are going to be on the side. He came down here, did some destruction. He got in some legal trouble, right? I don't think he
How
Look,
should be
old?
down here.
that was a while ago. Look, he's already played in Cleveland for how long, right? Nobody was still talking. Like, now we're going back in remembrance of him playing in Kansas City. So let's pull the video again. But again, this was a long time ago. I don't condone this at all. But if the NFL allowed him to play for so long and the fans in Cleveland, celebrated his touchdowns, I feel like Kansas City is going to do the same. I was even looking on Bleacher Report as well, seeing a lot of people commenting, KC fans saying, yeah, we got Kareem back. Yeah, come on back. Like, it's because he got talent.
How much left he has in the tank though? He's been in the league for a good minute now. Do you think he? I don't know. It's a good look to bring him to start him because I think he's like 33, 34. I gotta look at that age again.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it's
know
okay to
for sure.
forgive you if you're actually good, but if you're straight cheeks, then it's just like, man, come on, bro. You're not what you were. Like you're not, bouncing off stuff like Pacheco. You're not. You don't have that freaking drive that you had. That's what hurt me so much about Michael Vick. I'm sorry, I know it's controversial, but boy went to jail. He was still cold, man. He was so cold. You know what I
He
mean?
he came back better.
Came back way better.
He
Cream
had
Hunt
an
had to
arm.
he had to go to the house for 9 months and just ate Fruit Loops all day and came back fat and slow, and he just sat in the freaking RB room with the Browns, which was freaking stellar RB room. His backup was great. Two-headed horse up there in Cleveland. Chubb was doing most of the work. He comes down here. He's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be a good look. Not a good look for the Chiefs.
Hey, I do got a question. What's up with Kelsey, man? Didn't we talk about that week one?
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's
Kelsey is not that same man. It looked like he ready to go on the road with Taylor Swift and enjoy the life. I think he's feeling a little done, bro.
Is he drink? He's drinking a 6-pack after practice every day.
I mean, he
Hey,
looked
yeah,
like
he looks
Tired,
like he looks like he's out of shape. He looks bad.
tired as hell, man.
yeah. Yeah, I can't blame him. That's how I feel after I get out of bed, tired.
Bro, you see how much he changed? My man was getting the freaking low top. He was getting faded up when he was dating the black girl, and then he's with Taylor. He's got the stash going with the messy hair. That boy, he looks stressed, don't he? He's like, I got a FaceTime her every day on the way home from practice.
Man, you see that contract though? I see that. I saw that contract.
He got
Which one?
paid.
The contract that's saying that they're gonna break up in November or something like that.
Mm-mm.
What?
Yeah, look it up. It was like they said it was fake though, but it was posted on social media about him and Taylor that has a contract agreement of them like separating in November.
Bro, that's how they do it, man. Them PR teams, the Illuminati, they be setting it up. They got everything. Where's Pete Davidson at? I was thinking about that when I was mowing the lawn. Where's Pete Davidson at? We rolled him out. He had a special, hit Netflix, took Kanye's girl. Shit's fake, man. It's not real, bro. Remember, we were like, oh, Kanye or no, Pete and Kim are in a relationship. They're about to get, together and all this stuff. Same thing, man. This stuff's fake.
Kanye about to get him.
He got that retirement money. He's set.
No, they separated before the Super Bowl or before the playoffs. I don't think the Chiefs is gonna make it.
You don't think the Chiefs making a Super Bowl or making the what'd you say?
I don't think the Chiefs making the Super Bowl if Travis and Taylor break up.
Oh,
I don't think Chiefs make Super Bowl this year either.
Jay, you're doing a lot of like is it hot over there? Is it hot at that? You dropping a lot of that you have oven mitts on? You're dropping a lot of hot takes, man. Like it's
Keeping it real, man. Keeping it real. Put it this way. Did you think Bengals were starting 0-2? Did you think Baltimore was starting 0-2?
I would say so. I would say it's time. These teams that we're talking about, we talked about it week 1. These teams are emerging. These teams are getting better with younger quarterbacks. Justin Fields, we've been following him. We've been following Houston. Someone's got to get replaced, big dog.
And watching Kansas City, right? Do you really think they've been that good?
They look like they did last year. Last year, we didn't think she's gonna get anything. They looked horrible last year at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, they lost to the Colts, which was a nasty loss, and some other stuff.
It's not their year this year.
We say that the Chiefs play down to their competition every single year. They do that every single time, and they do a miraculous. I can't even say the word. A miracle comeback at the end of the game.
I think we played the Chiefs. I think week 5 or 6. I think it's a Thursday night game too.
Trey, you think the Saints is just you on your high horse with the Saints?
Yo, he changes it every week, yo.
Hey, I'm sorry. You're breaking up. What's your team, Keon?
Hey, we rebuilding.
Oh, it says Giants, huh? Okay.
We rebuilding. That's what it's about.
I ain't even gotta say nothing else. It says Giants.
Didn't we have a better season than y'all last year?
Yeah, last year. They won. What do you say? Danny Dimes? Is that what you call him? They want that boy's head. Pause.
He shaved. He's starting off from scratch. He shaved his beard and he's clean cut now. I saw that in the news today.
Him and Neighbors, they just need a few more reps. They get there.
All right, Chandler Costantino having the toughest decision in my life this week. Carr, who might be in the shootout with the Eagles, then Purdy versus Rams, who will probably end up 20 plus at half. Then it's Jordan Mason show, baby. Okay. Does he want to go? He's saying, does he want to go Carr against Cowboys or Purdy? No, Carr versus Eagles or Purdy versus Rams.
That's a tough one. Let me be honest, that's a tough one. I would probably go Carr just because of receiver sake. Debo got hurt. He's out for a few weeks. And Ayuk hasn't looked like old Ayuk. So
I'm gonna go Purdy. I'm only gonna go Purdy. And I like your takes on the Eagles, but I'm only gonna go Purdy because the Rams are just a worse defense, right? So gosh, Rams are a worse defense. But I don't see Purdy doing it with his arm, so I'm gonna go ahead and renege. My bad. I'm gonna go Carr. I'm gonna go Carr. I'm gonna ride with that, man, because I think Jordan Mason's gonna go ahead and do that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go Carr. Let's see. Jacobs, AJ for Gibbs Rice. What are you guys' thoughts? Oh, this is a Dre question for sure.
I'm not trading that. I would take Jacobs and AJ. AJ is going to come back if your team is solid enough to make it to the playoff run. I would love to have AJ in the playoffs versus Rice. Jacobs is going to get a lot of carries because Love is out. Gibbs is nice, but it can be hit or miss because David Montgomery gets a lot of the touchdowns. So I would definitely keep it tight, Jacobs and AJ.
12-man PPR Hurts. This from Griffin Stewart. 12-man PPR Hurts. Nico, Devontae Smith, Kyron, Andrews, Amari. Should I trade Hurts and Smith for Stroud and Marvin?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Green light for Griffin, huh?
Great.
Nino says y'all probably wouldn't like this, but still want an opinion. But just traded Ramondre for King Henry.
You might want to think about next season. There's no way I'm trading Ramon for Henry. Not
Even with the big weeks that Henry's gonna have.
I don't know if you saw the Patriots so far. Ramon's pretty much been the offense.
This is the first year by himself. There's no way he can sustain that. I mean, I know they're running him 18. He might have ran 20 plus last week.
Hey.
But it's always been a two-headed monster there. But right now is like just him.
Exactly. Because then you don't know if Henry's going to run or Lamar's going to run or Justice Hill, who's been getting a lot of catches on third down, is going to get the ball. So it's too iffy for me.
Okay, based on the product though, is that an upgrade? Wouldn't you say Henry that would be an upgrade trade? Like I'm winning because I'm going for somebody who is so caliber and has already proven themselves. It could literally go off any week.
Yeah, any week, but I feel like Ramon will be more consistent through the season.
Like consistent, like 15, 10 points.
Yep.
No, I'm bullshit. I'm sticking with Ramondre. Mondre this year for sure. I definitely am a fan. I picked him up 3 years ago and I haven't let him go. Pause. So hey, since your last hot take, Dre, I wanted to give everyone time. Since we're on the Super Bowl talk, can we get everyone's prediction for Super Bowl this year? And it can change. We don't have to hold on to it, but it can change. If no one's ready, I can definitely throw something out there.
Go ahead.
I'm going to respectively going to say Lions Chiefs.
Lions, Chiefs. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead, Chiefs Super Bowl.
say. I'm gonna say Bills and
Say it. Just say it, dog. Just say it.
New Orleans. We're going. We're going. Forget it. We're going.
Who you got?
I think it's going to be another rematch. Chiefs and Eagles.
Yeah, those are all boring, man. I want to see the Saints too, but it's not realistic.
Yeah, it's definitely not realistic. I see the Eagles
We're doing this all year.
struggle in the beginning a little bit, then they get that spark at the end of the season. Same thing with the Chiefs.
It's not the Chiefs' year. You know who I think's gonna knock out the Chiefs? I think the Texans are gonna knock out the Chiefs. Book it.
Oh, that's a good bet. That's a future bet right there.
I know Taylor Swift got something to say about it.
Bro, someone had some stupidest bet, bro. I forgot what it was. It was so spread out. It was crazy. It was like Chiefs win the Super Bowl, which it was a parlay. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl, parlayed with like a game this week of like I think it was like Ezekiel Elliott anytime score. It was a tight end anytime score, but they won like $1,500 or something crazy like that. Did you guys see
Wow.
that?
No.
So stupid. I never went like that. All right, guys. We're gonna head on out. We did have one topic left. Sean Diddy Combs is in the news once again. Listen, I asked everybody, and this topic kept popping up. So I mean, we're gonna go ahead and try to wing it. But he got picked up. He got picked up today. He's gonna remain in jail as bail is rejected again for EX trafficking, racketeering case, yada yada yada. Buddy shot somebody in the face. All right. Apparently, this guy, he was, from what I understand, and like go ahead and fill in the blanks or whatever. But since Tupac Biggie days, bro, like he was throwing these parties and like recording them, and like FBI came in and like found mad recordings. It was like, hey, we found out the recordings, yada yada yada. But I don't know. Diddy has turned out to be like a really, really, really bad person, dog. Like just from everything we're hearing and like all the allegations, and even like it's crazy because I think that like when they love you, and like they don't say nothing. But even buddy that killed Tupac, he was like, yo, like Diddy told me to do it. He could be lying, whatever. But like now it's just like, oh, let's go back and talk to this guy. So now like we're all listening to all these people that are saying Diddy did this, Diddy did that, or whatever. But yeah, he is locked up on a bunch of shit, a lot of stuff. It's probably gonna come out because of this, but any thoughts?
Well, when you got like 1,000 bottles of baby lotion, you got problems. Let's just start there. You got problems. Why you a grown man and you got 1,000 bottles of baby lotion?
Bro, and then the wicked thing is everyone that was working with him was like buying it and like storing it away. So it's just like, dang, you had everyone, I don't know, kind of like Colt Phil, man. That's a Colt right there.
And
Crazy part.
you know why he's not getting off on bond? Because I think it was somewhere like 50 million. Like he wanted to post bail, you know? And if you're trying to do that amount of money just to get out, that shows like you definitely did some stuff and you definitely had some tapes and they got them tapes. So I feel bad for whoever was back in 2001 at the crib, but eventually everyone's going to see it. It's just a matter of time.
I got a question. Do you think it's going to be more people going down with him, or just going to be him?
I think he has a better chance of talking and putting it on everyone else because he's a big fish, right? I mean, I don't look like it don't look like did he want to do sometime, but I mean, he got probably recordings on everyone. So I feel like if he were talking, which probably could be the case, I feel like he may even get off. Pause.
Oh no, he's not gonna get off. Hey yo, what? Wait.
Well, he got away with this for so long because of his power and his fame. Like he's still powerful and famous.
I mean, he could be like 6'9", right?
I think they want him though. I think they really want to like actually keep him because they raided his house. They got the video on him attacking Cassie. It's just a long list of stuff that's coming out for him. Like he sold half of his businesses to other people already. I don't think they're going to try to let him go. I think they're going to try to keep him. Other people may go down with him, but I think he knows he's probably going to be in jail for a good minute.
How long?
Go ahead.
How long?
Maybe 5 years, maybe.
Carter?
Maybe less. 3 or 5.
Man, I don't think he does jail time. I still don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think whatever he's going through right here, like I think he's gonna have to pay a bunch of money, but I don't think he gets jail time. I think he's too powerful, and it's just the society we live in. It's just how it is right now. But I think the only reason why we're having this discussion now, which is sad, believe it or not, is because that video of Cassie got dropped. This man apparently was doing all kinds of stuff before. So I don't think he does time. I think he slips up again and then does time. I think he does. And then at that point, we're all going to be like, screw Diddy. We don't care. And he won't have the power and stuff. That's how they break you down like that, I think.
And these charges, they got to be new charges because Cassie already did a settlement, right? So it's not like that can be brought up or tried because she agreed in some sort of fashion in regards to a settlement. So whatever they have is something totally new to which they're like, oh, yeah, you were doing a lot there, buddy.
Bro, this dude is in civil court because he shot a lady in the face like 3 years ago at one of these parties. And she went to the hospital and everything. And like that's just one of like the laundry list of shit like he did.
I think he pissed somebody powerful off. I think somebody higher up, something happened that what you say, Illuminati, somebody higher up is trying to go after him for some BS.
I'm trying to think about unfortunately with all the stuff that he has, like someone's gonna probably like DIE from all this, man. And it's gonna keep, I don't know. I don't think these celebrities passing away is, especially at a young age, is like, bro, Rich Homie Quan shouldn't be dead right now, dog. You know what I mean? With all that stuff going on in the court with Thugger and all that. Like I know they're good and stuff, but like I don't really believe a lot of the stuff that's in media. So
so what you saying?
Bro.
What you saying?
With that is what, man, there's so much with that. But I mean, he overdosed on the couch, so we're just gonna hold it on to that, man. Hold on to that. Did you guys see DC Young Fly's speech?
No.
No, it was good. It was good. He spoke at Rich Homie Quan's. But no, I don't have no hot takes today, Keon. I know you're trying to look for that. All right, boys. If we have no more hot takes, let's go ahead and get out of here. We got Super Bowl contenders. We got some guesses out there. We got some good hot takes from Dre. Always a pleasure. Let's do it again next week.
All right, boys. See you.
See you guys.
See ya.